Here's your Forbes Daily Briefing for Saturday, February 17th. Today on Forbes, America's Top Givers 2024, the 25 most philanthropic billionaires. America's 25 biggest philanthropists doled out billions of dollars in grants to a wide range of causes last year, from medical and scientific research to environmental sustainability to legal services for low-income Americans. And ahead of the U.S. presidential election in November this year, several of these philanthropists focused their giving on groups that strengthen democracy. Forbes found that altogether, the lifetime giving of these 25 philanthropists through December 30th, 2023, rose to nearly $211 billion, up about 7% from last year's total. New giving just in 2023 by the members of this year's list totaled nearly $25 billion. But that increase in charitable giving pales in comparison to the rise in their fortunes in the past year. The 25 biggest givers are together now worth an estimated $1.35 trillion, up an astonishing 44% more than a year ago, largely thanks to a dramatic rise in U.S. stocks. Warren Buffett tops our list as the biggest giver for the fourth year in a row, with $56.7 billion in lifetime giving. The 93-year-old CEO of conglomerate Berkshire Hathaway is on a mission to make sure that he doesn't leave his heirs a fortune. In a statement he issued in November to accompany a gift of Berkshire shares to 4 family charitable foundations, Buffett wrote, quote, "My children, along with their father, have a common belief that dynastic wealth, though both legal and common in much of the world, including the United States, is not desirable." Still, Buffett has only donated 30% of his fortune, in part because the value of his Berkshire Hathaway stock keeps rising. MacKenzie Scott continues to give away billions of dollars a year, faster than just about anyone else in the ranking, to a wide variety of nonprofits in the US and countries like Brazil and India. In December, the novelist and former wife of Jeff Bezos published a list of the 360 nonprofits to which she donated a combined $2.15 billion during 2023. That brings her lifetime giving, in less than 5 years, to nearly $16.6 billion to 1,954 groups. This is more than all but 4 others on the list, all of whom have been at this for at least 3 times as many years. Scott, who received a 4% stake in Amazon as part of the divorce settlement with Bezos in 2019, now owns just under 2% of the company, per a recent regulatory filing. 4 newcomers join the ranks of the biggest givers. One, Barbara Picower, created the JPB Foundation in 2011, 2 years after her husband, billionaire investor Jeffrey Picower, died. He was the biggest beneficiary of Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme. In a settlement with U.S. authorities, she agreed to return $7.2 billion to the victims of Madoff's fraud in 2010. But there were billions of dollars more in Jeffrey Picower's estate as a result of his investing, which over the years Barbara has contributed to the JPB Foundation. The other newcomers, Home Depot co-founder Bernie Marcus and his wife Billy, cable TV pioneer Amos Hofstadter Jr. and his wife Barbara, and former Google CEO Eric Schmidt and his wife Wendy. To see the top 5 on the top givers list in detail, look out for our Forbes Reports video. For full coverage and to see the whole list, check out the Forbes Wealth Team's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.